In this training series, we're going to look at a couple of methods of performance profiling so you can measure yourself throughout your training season.
We're going to be working with a number of athletes to run them through a training program looking at a various set of exercises so that they can make gains through their training season.
A couple of the areas we're going to look at is strength, endurance, and general body conditioning. As coaches, it's really important that we understand how a climber moves, their movement efficiency and their technique. This part of the assessment, we're going to test that out.
So one of the first things that I want to do, Holly, is have a look at your styles of movement on the lattice board in terms of how economically you're moving. We're going to do that with two methods. One is going to be a very twisted style of climbing, so you're going to be doing big crossovers, and the other is going to be where you're moving very openly, so your shoulders are wide open, and we're going to be looking at that shoulder engagement. So we're going to do two movements now. So the first movement we're looking at is a deep cross through move. You're going to start with your left hand here and right hand here on the board. Feet anywhere you want to. You're going to be crossing through from here all the way through, unraveling from that movement and crossing really deep again to this hold here. So two movements. Good. That's it. And I'll lift right foot over. So the grip position that we're going to be taking on the board is four-fingered grip and with the elbows turned up and outwards. And what's really important about this is when we come wide, we're looking at how our shoulders are engaging. It's very different from that previous movement. So four fingers on the board, and we're going to be doing a number of sequences again. Excellent.
So when we don't have a lattice or systems board to use, we can do the same testing, but we're going to use it on a normal climbing wall. So the first test we're going to do is looking at the same twisting movements, but using a range of different holds on this wall. We're going to do one more climb now, looking at shoulder stability in a much wider position. So use loads of different holds to gast on your way up the wall.
What I'm going to do now is get Ollie on the board, and we're going to be demonstrating both the twisting movement all the way through to the wide open movement. Ollie's going to demonstrate a poor score and a good score so that you know what you're looking for. For Ollie on this board now, we're looking for the depth in the range of movement that he's getting. All the way through from a poor scoring here where he's not able to reach very far and not able to lock in very deep, all the way through to the deepest lock, and we score this very highly. Now when I get Ollie to do a much more open and wider position on the board, what I'm looking for here is the function of the shoulder girdle, and a poorer scoring will be where the shoulder here rises up towards the ears and he really contracts in and he's not able to depress the scapula. This will really affect the distance that we're able to reach on any climbing movements. A good movement, in contrast, is where we're moving up the board and we're depressing the scapula, we're bringing it down and rotating, we can lock deeper and there's a greater distance here. That's the real marker that we're looking for.